What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've made a video, but hopefully this can be the start of a new series. Hopefully I'll try and post more consistently. But anyway, in this video I want to kind of go through my weight loss journey. Now, like you've probably seen the thumbnail, throughout this video I'll show a few pictures of how I looked before, how I looked during my journey, as well as like the different pictures I took as I was weighing myself. This whole thing has been a very long journey. Before I begin, please follow my new Instagram, just Charles100. I'll try and be posting a lot more consistently there, different things from like tips and just the stuff that I gained from like losing weight and working out, as well as just like some help for like university. It's not really just going to be like one place for just fitness or for just tips on studying and revising and staying focused and time management. It's going to be a mixture of everything to do with me. So if that's something that you're interested in. But anyway, I want to kind of start this video by going through what my training consisted of. I'll try and have timestamps. I'll be looking over here as well because like my notes over here. My weight loss journey, before I even began this thing, it's like I'd been working out for a while. I'd been doing a lot of running, a lot of cardio. Like even that first picture that I posted, I was still able to run 5K, in like under 28 minutes. That's not great, but for me at the time it was good. I feel like right now my record is like 24 minutes and 38 seconds for a 5K. I'm still trying to drop it down. Although I looked out of shape, I was very close to 113 kg, but I was still working out quite regularly. I played a lot of basketball, I played football with my friends, so I still had some concept of health and fitness, and that started because I grew up playing basketball. I didn't look the way I wanted to look. As I began working out, I slowly realized that what I wanted was the aesthetics of, having a six-pack, let's say, having definition in my arms, in my legs, just looking lean, feeling comfortable wearing my clothes. That was the main thing now. Like right now, I'm still on this journey, trying to get down to maybe, let's say, 86 kg, around 190. I'm like just under 200 pounds now, so I'm still trying to get down to like 190, but that's the main thing with this whole thing. It's a journey, and even once I reach my weight, I'm still going to keep going. It's not going to be something that you just like you reach your real weight, then you stop and you gain all that weight back. Like as you start this process, like you realize that it's very draining sometimes. It's difficult looking in the mirror and seeing that you still look the same from last week or from 2 weeks ago, even when the weighing scale is going down. And there'll be some weeks where the weighing scale doesn't change. So it's a very mentally challenging journey of losing weight, especially this was during the COVID period. I feel like for me that kind of helped me because since everything was online, all I had to do was to go to the gym, really. That's all I was able to do, was to go to the gym. That became my new vice. That became my method of blowing off steam after vising for so long, because this was also during when I was trying to get into medical school, doing the UCAT. If any of you have done that exam, it was horrible. Thank God, long story short, we got where we wanted to, and hopefully this video can be helpful to some of you guys out there that are thinking that it's impossible for you guys to lose weight. Because for me, that's for sure what I used to think. That's the thing, it's like I didn't think that I could lose weight, so I didn't. So once you change your mindset, that's probably like the first place to start. Change your mindset. Once you change your mindset, then you can slowly start to work on the external factors and realize that if you truly believe that you can lose weight, I really believe that plays a factor in if you will actually lose weight. Let me just briefly go through what my training consisted of. So it was basically a mixture of a calorie deficit. So I tracked my calories on MyFitnessPal. I worked out a lot. I did mainly strength training and then cardio at the end. And during like this past summer, for example, I was working out like, let's say 5 to 6 times a day, but that's because it was the summer and I was very bored, so I might as well. Do I feel like this sped up my process? Maybe not. Like your diet is definitely the most important thing to lose weight. You don't even need to go to the gym to lose weight. All you need to do is to be in a calorie deficit, so consuming less calories than you eat. Now for me, I wanted to get the aesthetic look. But anyway, it's like I wanted to get the look. I wanted a look. I wanted, to have abs, to have veiny arms, just stuff like that. Like I wanted muscle, but I still wanted to lose weight. So I was eating very high protein as well. like around 150 to 200 grams of protein per day, and it was difficult to eat so much protein but still be in a calorie deficit. So it's like for some days I wouldn't even like have lunch, I would just have protein shakes. The protein I used was mainly bulk. Bulk for me tastes the best. I used the chocolate peanut version, which is a protein I'm really enjoying right now. But as well as this, I may even make a different video. I will make more videos going through, you know, the different detailed parts of how I lost weight, of how I worked out, of how I trained. Because, you know, this channel isn't just about applying to medicine and stuff like that. This is just any video really that I want to make. It's just, you know, that's why I named the channel just my name, so I could just post whatever I'm feeling. I feel like the first thing that you need to do when you want to start this journey is you need to really realize that this is going to be a long journey. If you search up how to lose weight, loads of stuff will come up about, you know, 6-week plans or 8-week plans. Now, you know, that first picture I posted was from August 2020, and I really only started to see results like this summer. So that was like 9 months plus. You know, like let's say like maybe a lot of you may not be starting from you know, 113 kg and trying to lose, you know, 20-30 kg in 1 year. So maybe you're lighter, maybe you're even heavier, but just realize that it's going to take some time, and you may not see anything from 3 months, from 6 months, from 9 months, but just keep going. Because I feel the biggest thing that helped me was that, you know, 3 months time, 6 months time, 9 months time, it's gonna come anyway, so you might as well look the way you want to look when that time arrives, you know. So for me, I knew that eventually a year is gonna pass, 2 years gonna pass. I might as well have the physique that I want. And you know, even yet, like I'm still working on it, you know, I'm still a work in progress, but you know, so far I'm down like what, like 20 plus kg. So I thought, you know, maybe this video might help someone. Again, I'll go into more details in more videos about like how exactly I was able to have so much protein and still maintain a calorie deficit, and you know, not have it break the bank, because I'm still a student. Maybe a few of you watching this video now, maybe like you're also students, so you know, money is definitely a big thing. Like you don't need to be very rich like to lose weight, to afford protein, to afford healthy meals that are low calorie and high protein. That's definitely something that you need to do. Now if your goal is just to lose weight, then you really just need to be in a calorie deficit. Like the gym is really just for being healthy, building muscle, and you know, maybe getting that particular look that you want to have. And also I do feel like the gym as well is, especially strength training or any form of resistance training, is a very good way for you to build muscle, and building muscle helps you burn fat as well, because even when you're resting, by having muscle, you're burning slightly more calories than someone that has less muscle. Now again, this may scare some of you, because before I started as well, like last year when I was at that, you know, really bad weight for me, I was afraid of building muscle, because I thought like I would look like, you know, like a bodybuilder or like The Rock, for example. Now some people may like that look, but for me personally, I did not like, you know, that massive overly bulky look. But you know, don't be afraid of getting that big if that's what you're afraid of, if that's what's stopping you from lifting weights, if that's what's stopping you from eating high protein. That look, like it's very hard to reach the size of a bodybuilder or to reach like the size of The Rock. Like you would need to consume a large amount of calories, a larger amount of protein, and also train a lot harder. So it's harder for you to become The Rock than it is just to lose weight. Okay, so you know, building muscle is just getting toned, like stripping your body of the fat that's covering it, and then building the muscle that's hidden below it. Okay, so like don't be afraid of that if that's what's stopping you from lifting weights. And you know, just start lifting weights, maybe start doing a combination, because that's what I was doing. I would do strength training and then do cardio straight after. Now again, how long was I working out for? Now it's like I still don't really know how to work out. I'm gonna be honest, like what I do in the gym is just a mixture now of like so many like YouTubers and Instagram people that I've seen how they work out, I've seen what they do. I think like that's the main thing. Like there's many ways to skin a cat, so there's loads of ways to work out. There's loads of workouts for your biceps, for your core, you know, but most of them, they all have the same goal: to build muscle in your bicep, to build muscle in your core. It's not one workout plan that will get you the shape you want. The best workout plan plan, here's a plan that you can stick with. Okay, for example, I'll just find a workout, let's say I'm doing like a back and biceps, just go on Instagram, go on YouTube, go on the internet and find the workouts. I'll set a weight that's not too heavy enough that I can feel some pain after, let's say 15-20 reps, then do that for like 5 sets and then move on. As time went on, I could feel myself getting stronger, so sometimes I would be in the gym for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Even now, like, I spend maybe 1 hour and a half, just doing strength training. But again, it's like I still don't really know what I'm doing, but it's working. Okay, I'm getting the results I want. I'm losing weight, I'm enjoying it, and most of all, I can stick to it. That's the main thing. Okay, if the workout is too hard and you can't stick to it, even if it's the most efficient workout, if you can't stick to it, then there's no point doing it. Okay, there's no point doing it. So focus on that. But cardio can lose weight. Cardio is good for losing weight. But me personally, I was doing cardio for years, even before, like you saw that picture. But again, I wasn't on a calorie deficit, so you could say that's the reason that I wasn't losing weight. Overall, in terms of if you want to get that specific like aesthetic look of maybe like abs, of muscles, then you do need to be doing weight training. And then like there's still space for you like to work in cardio, but overall I feel like there's loads of research of saying that cardio burns more calories per minute or so than weight training. But overall, like the best thing to do from my research, from what I've seen, from the videos I've seen of people that know much more than me, is doing a mixture. So doing 75% of weight training, then 25% of cardio straight after, and then just going from there. Okay. Now, what did my workouts consist of? Eventually, I was just doing like arms one day, then core, and then chest and back. But then now it's like it's a more normal workout schedule. It's then back and biceps, it's chest and triceps, it's core, and I've also worked in shoulders as well during my core days. I don't have a leg day because normally I'll do cardio straight after the workout. So I'll normally run, or I'll use the bike, or I'll use the rowing machine. So it's like my legs will already be finished after that cardio workout. And to be fair, it's like I still have that fear of growing my legs, like looking massive. That was one of the main things that I hated about my body last year, was how big my legs were. Like, haven't seen them drop these past like 13 or so months. There's still that fear at the back of my mind of my legs growing again. So, but I need to get over it. But overall, it's like I'm liking the way like my legs look already, especially doing the cardio I'm doing. I feel, that's working my legs enough. So I don't really feel I need to work out legs. But, maybe if any of you knows more than me, then please let me know. I don't know everything again. I'm still learning. I'm still doing my thing. Yeah, if any of you guys want to leave some comments, then please leave some. Educate me. I'm willing to learn more. On to my personal thoughts. So one of the first things that I will say is that motivation is fake. You do not need to be motivated, okay? Like, motivation does not last. Like, you don't need to go on YouTube and then search up like motivation videos and see, those ones that have Will Smith or The Rock. Like, those, like, they work for like a day or like a week. But there'll be some days, especially living in the UK, where it's just raining and groggy and it's still dark outside. Like right now, it's like the winter right now. It's November, so the days are just looking horrible, and it's not very appealing to wake up, get dressed, and go to the gym consistently. So you don't need motivation, you just need to build habits. It's a habit stack. If any of you have read the book Atomic Habits, I'll just briefly use some skills that I learned that helped me as well. So it's just about building one habit after the other. So first of all, for example, this is also something that I'll touch on in other videos where I go deeper into how I was able to lose this weight. But let's say, for example, like you start waking up early. Focus on waking up early consistently during the week. Then after like a week or two, that becomes normal for you. Your body you've now become somebody that wakes up early. Cool. Now you move on to going to the gym 3 days a week, 4 days a week. After 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you're now somebody that wakes up early and goes to the gym. It's just something that you do. You don't need to force yourself, to psych yourself up to wake up early to go to the gym, because it's just something that you do. So just build one habit, then stack another habit on top of it, and then boom. And then also then stack a habit of using MyFitnessPal, the free version. You don't need the pro version. the free version and track your calories. Okay, track your calories. That's a very big deal. You know, just see how much you eat during the day. Then you go on some websites, but you basically type in like your name, your age, your weight, how much you work out, what your lifestyle is like. If you live a very sedentary lifestyle, if you have a job that's a lot more active, you just fill that all into the website, and it will give you a rough estimate of your maintenance calories. And then from there, subtract, let's say 350 to 500 from that number, and that is now your new calorie limit, where you will be in a calorie deficit. And also something that really helped me as well is I have this Apple Watch as well, where I can track my, like, a rough estimate of my calories during the day, how much calories I've been burning. So it's like, if you can go into the app, so let's say something like this, so that's my active calories, that's how much calories that I have burned on top of my maintenance calories. Then if you look over here, it's saying that I've burned 3,143 calories. So let's, like, now that's just a rough estimate of the amount of calories I've burned during the day. And then if you go into MyFitnessPal, currently the calories I'm at right now is 848. Okay, so let's say, because I'm still in this like weight loss phase, trying to lose body fat, so my my calorie goal is less than 1900. So assuming I eat 1900 and I've burned 3200 calories, that will be a 1000 calorie plus calorie deficit just for the day. So, you know, that's how working out, strength training, cardio can increase your calorie deficit. Because to lose 1 pound a week, I think it's something like 500 calories a day you'd need to lose. So you need to be in a 500 calorie deficit each day. And now, of course, like, let's say, like, for most people, or for most men, for example, let's say your maintenance calories is like, and you need to be eating 1500 to lose 500. It's very difficult to eat only 1500 calories. That's still high protein, that's still a good amount of fats and carbs in one day, and not be starving and not be hating your life. So by working out consistently, you can give yourself a bit of some breathing room. You know, like me right now, I'm working out like 5 or 6 times a week, mainly 6 times a week. I wake up early, then go and work out for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and this really just gives me a lot of breathing room, because I try to burn between 800 and 1000 calories during my workouts, and that really just gives me a nice buffer. So even some days when I might go over my calorie goal, I know that I've still burned a lot of calories, and I'm still therefore in a calorie deficit. And you know, over the long term, that's definitely something that's helped me. It's a journey. Take each day as it comes. Even once you reach your goal, like, you're going to be like, like, once I reached 90 kg, that was my goal for like 10 months. Once I reached that, I was just like, you know, it's cool, yeah, but it just fades after a while. So just really, because even once you reach your goal weight, you'll still need to work out to maintain it. Like, you still need to work out to some extent, but you still need to be eating fairly moderately, doing some form of strength training, cardio, some form of fun workout that you enjoy during the week, just to maintain that kind of weight or muscle that you've gained from your workout routine. Okay, so yeah, enjoy the process and you'll reach it soon. Just keep pushing, guys. Just keep doing what you need to do, and hopefully you guys can reach it. Again, my Instagram is justcharles100. I'm gonna try and be more consistent. I'm not too sure when this video will be out. Right now it's like the 2nd of November as I'm filming this, but hopefully this video will help some of you guys out there. And you know, if you enjoy this kind of videos, if you want me to make more of it, if you want me to make more follow-up videos where I go deeper into different aspects, like what I was eating, how much protein, what I trained, you know, just any videos at all, then feel free to leave a comment and let me know. Please like this video, share, and I'll see you guys soon.